Ever wondered what causes that burning sensation in your stomach? That's acidity, a common condition experienced by many. It's the excess production of acid by the gastric glands of the stomach that leads to this discomfort. Now, it's important to understand that the secretion of acid is a natural process. It's what helps break down the food we eat and aids in digestion. But when your stomach decides to go into overdrive and produces more acid than needed, that's when you start to feel the burn. This overproduction can lead to conditions like heartburn and dyspepsia. Heartburn is that fiery sensation that seems to be climbing up from your stomach, while dyspepsia is a general term for stomach discomfort. So the next time you feel that gnawing pain in your belly, it's likely the result of your stomach producing too much acid. But what causes your stomach to produce too much acid? Let's dive right in. One of the most common triggers of acidity is the food we eat. Spicy, fatty, and heavy meals can cause our stomach to go into overdrive, producing more acid than it needs. But it doesn't stop with food. Stress, believe it or not, can also cause our stomachs to produce excess acid. And then there are irregular eating habits. Skipping meals or eating at odd hours can confuse our stomachs, leading to overproduction of acid. Certain medications too can interfere with our stomach's acid production. But what about lifestyle factors? Yes, they play a part as well. Smoking and alcohol, for instance, can contribute to acidity. They can irritate the stomach lining and increase acid production. So while a spicy meal or a stressful day might be the immediate cause, it's often our lifestyle choices that are the real culprits behind acidity. Did you know there are different types of acidity? Yes, indeed. Let's delve into the two main types, acute and chronic. Acute acidity is like a surprise guest that shows up unannounced. It's temporary and often caused by dietary factors. Imagine you've indulged in a spicy, greasy meal late at night. You might wake up with a burning sensation in your chest or throat. That's acute acidity at work. It's a short-term discomfort that usually subsides once the triggering factors are removed or reduced. On the other hand, chronic acidity is more like an unwelcome tenant who refuses to leave. It's a long-term condition that may require medical intervention. Persistent heartburn, bloating, and discomfort after meals are common signs. It's often linked to conditions like gastroesophageal reflux disease or GERD. Whether it's a temporary discomfort or a long-term problem, understanding the type of acidity you're dealing with can help you manage it better. So how can you tell if you're suffering from acidity? Well, there are several telltale signs that can point you in the right direction. One of the most common symptoms of acidity is heartburn, a burning sensation that often rises from the stomach or lower chest up towards the neck. Stomach pain or discomfort, especially after meals, is another indicator of high acidity levels. You may also experience bloating, a feeling of fullness or swelling in the abdomen. Nausea or an upset stomach can be a further sign of acidity. Another classic symptom is a sour or bitter taste in the mouth. This is often the result of acid reflux, where stomach acid flows back up into the esophagus and irritates the lining. Now, it's important to remember that if these symptoms persist or become severe, it's crucial to seek medical advice. Remember, recognizing the signs of acidity is the first step towards managing it. So, to wrap up our journey into the world of acidity, let's revisit what we've learned. Acidity, a common ailment, can be triggered by various factors including diet, stress, and certain medications. It comes in different forms, each with its unique characteristics. The symptoms, though often discomforting, are clear indicators of this condition. They range from heartburn and indigestion to bloating. Understanding acidity helps you manage it better. And remember, if symptoms persist, don't hesitate to seek medical advice.